DC, James Gunn, back at it again with new content. Supergirl official teaser trailer. Oh my God. I'm slick excited for this. I like Superman. I love the Superman movie. It ain't even no like, it's a love. I love the Superman movie. So let's see what Supergirl talking about. So without further ado, here we go. Superman teaser trailer. Let's get it. Let's get it. Good dog. Ooh, let me see. Let's see. I think
Superman
it's safe we can
saves
do a
town.
do a couple pauses on this one right here. Superman saves town. Nuclear reactor explosion. Are they calling the black hole issue a nuclear reactor explosion?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. That's a good question.
All right, let's keep going. We see Crypto. He ain't feeling that newspaper.
What they say? Supergirl rescues.
Let me see. I definitely go back. Superman.
What they say?
Supergirl
she
rescues cats. So we got the cousins. They like to rescue the animals, man. The squirrels and the cats. That's crazy. But we see that Supergirl is on Earth doing some business and getting in the newspaper. So that what's up. So yo, let's keep going.
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time. Good job, buddy.
House gonna be stinking.
Hi, Kara Zor-El. Hereby declare that 23 will be the best year yet. Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Krypton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind. Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Do others on your planet have powers like you?
No, it's a pretty small group of two.
What's Superman like?
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
Nice. All right, let's double back. June 26th, 2026 is the release date. That look nice. What you think?
First instinct, I immediately gasped when I said I ain't gonna cap to you.
Yeah.
This look like Guardians of the Galaxy. Am I lying?
Amen, brother.
It looked just like Guardians of the Galaxy. I hate to be like that, but I'm like, all right, James Gunn. Come on, dog.
We talked about this in the Peacemaker review, bro. Like his vision is going to be pretty much recycled in the DCU. Hopefully that ain't too much of a bad thing, but we do see the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 set on this movie right here. That look like the set, don't it? It damn near look like the set.
Man, it looked like she was fighting Ravagers. Go back to when they was all pointing the guns at her.
Okay. Yeah.
It looked like she was fighting. It looked like she was fighting Mace Windu now.
Hopefully I ain't go back too far.
She looked like Star-Lord. It looks like they at the dude who collect everything.
They look like they're nowhere. That's right though.
Let's be honest.
Come on, they look like rap.
High bar to clear.
She is a bit of a drinker. She know how to throw down some drinks. She probably drank throw up under the table. Okay,
I remember them saying that detail that she goes to different planets to drink and she can't get drunk on Earth because of yellow sun.
Interesting.
She has to go somewhere with a red sun so she can feel the natural effects of being a regular person.
Got new Superman
That's why she on
science.
another planet drinking.
Crazy word. Okay. So on the side note, this kind of answered my question too as well from the Peacemaker review. Would James Gunn do everything strictly himself? And the obvious answer is no, because in the new DCU, we have a new director, Craig Gillespie. God dang, I ain't saying that right for nothing. But shout out to Craig Gillespie.
I think it
Gillespie.
Gillespie.
Yeah.
Gillespie.
Craig
I don't see
Gillespie.
that name often either. I don't see that name often.
I just see
Gillespie.
pie.
I think I've heard somebody say Gillespie before, but I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know. I could be wrong.
So we do have a new vision, new eyes in the DCU with my boy Craig right here. You know, so usually when we have bigger names that we're attracted to in certain franchises and we gravitate to that franchise, and at a certain point in time, the creator of that franchise is like, okay, I'm gonna get somebody to help me. And that person that helps doesn't really do a good job. It gets sketchy. This is where it gets sketchy. We've seen this with Jordan Peele in the Him movie when everybody was like, oh, Jordan Peele, new movie finna come out, y'all. It's about football. But they don't understand that, okay, this is really produced by Jordan Peele, so it's not his movie. Jordan Peele writes, screenplays, and directs all his movies. But, you know, everybody of the culture, we want to be able to help y'all understand that, though, that this is what this really means. Like, it's their vision, but it's like, okay, hey, I'm going to ask you for some help, though. I got a vision, but I'm going to ask this brother for some help to get this off. This is really what this is. And James Gunn is trusting Craig to direct this movie right. So hopefully he does it right, though. Let's keep going.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Krypton didn't die in a day.
Looks crazy. I don't understand what I'm looking at specifically.
It looks like Krypton.
Yeah, we got Krypton. So we got, okay.
I think that's Krypton. It's a flashback of where she was there. That's what it
Boom.
looks like to me, at least.
Okay, so we got Krypton going on. The destruction of Krypton. Is this what we looking at? Okay.
She will remember it. I don't know if you remember that detail from the first episode, but you gotta remember she older than Superman, but she's turning 23. You see that? You caught that detail?
She is the older. Okay, gotcha.
She's older, but she was lost in space.
She a big cuz.
And yep, she got caught like in a black hole or a wormhole where, you know, kind of like a Fantastic Four where she went right there and she was running for all them years.
Yeah, and she was right there just glitching. She was glitching, scratching, and all that. But it really, in our eyes, we saw it for 3 seconds. But in her eyes, it took 2 months. Yep, it took 2 months. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, the reverse. Yeah, it was a reverse.
Yeah.
Because Clark, he got to Earth aged up to 23. Well, aged up to 33. Remember? Because he was 33 years old. And she only 23. So he passed her up. And she was the same age when she got to Earth.
Okay, got it. In that sense right there.
So time went by slow for her. Yeah, time went by slow for her.
Gotcha. Okay. Shout out to Interstellar for kind of helping us understand the time difference when it comes to being all the way out there away from Earth, you know. Yes, sir. But let's go ahead and keep going. So we got Crypto. We gonna get a vision of Krypton being in shambles. Yeah, it's going down. And only one city, look like the capital city, is being protected. So we're gonna get that backstory later on in this movie. We're gonna get a real Superman backstory, Krypton backstory, if even. So, I don't know.
Krypton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind.
She said Krypton didn't die in a day. So it seemed like it's some secrets that's being hidden in Krypton.
Yeah, she only know about.
In Zack Snyder, Man of Steel, it was General Zod's doing to destroy Krypton, right? Or somewhere of that nature. Somewhere of that nature, right?
And Zack Snyder's, I remember I don't think it was a part of it because Krypton was destroyed after he was sent to the Phantom Zone.
Okay. Gotcha.
I can't remember what I think the world was just dying in Zack Snyder's world. The world was just for the blow up.
Oh, okay.
I don't think nobody. It has different origins every time. You know what I'm saying? It be different every time.
So, because in James Gunn, just to call back to James Gunn's Superman origin story, just based on his descendants, his parents, in other words, his parents sent him out to take over Earth, right?
Yep.
So we'll see some new info as to why Krypton was destroyed in this one. That's what it definitely seems like, as it should be like this. But question for you, do you feel like it'll be more of a secrecy type of thing as if it was in the Batman? You know, when Bruce Wayne found out that Thomas Wayne, his daddy, had dealings with Franconi and them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, they kind of open up, and James Gunn kind of used that same method, you know, with Superman's daddy, in the sense of sending him out there to take over the world of Earth.
Darker origin.
Tone. So we see
I can see that.
You can see that, right? And we're seeing a more darker tone in the Supergirl movie, Guardians of the Galaxy tone, for sure. But I don't know. Look like she gonna be spending most of the movie without being in her suit. What you think?
Yeah, that's my thing. That look just like Star-Lord, and them look like Ravagers,
don't it? Especially right there. That boy.
They
right there,
all the guns and the lasers. What Mace Windu at with his whistle?
Okay.
Hey, that boy may hit us with a Stephen King move about 10 years later, man. Say it's all in the same universe.
I can
This
see
does
it.
not look like this is gonna end well for you guys.
I don't know who Holmes is right here.
I have no idea either.
He look like he listen to Korn all day.
Brothers on your planet.
New original character.
Like one of them metal rock band listeners.
No, it's a pretty small group of two.
So it look like we have a child companion in this movie.
You see the sword on the back?
Yeah,
that's the same sword from the comic that they're referring. I believe that's the same sword. What's that comic they said this is based off of? I remember James Gunn posted it. I can't think of the name of it. I think it's like Supergirl. It's the Supergirl comic. I gotta find that.
Okay. Shout out to James Gunn for doing that too. Like really giving us. If you don't follow James Gunn, you gonna miss out on the. Can we say the deep lore, or the deep mystery, or whatever you want to call it, the deep information. I want to call it that, the deep information. It's that if you know, you know, if you don't, you don't type of information. And you have to be a real in-depth nerd with this to understand what he's doing and where he's going to go with it. It's really to understand where he's going with this, because we're seeing the influence and the little mystery. We're going the hints. The hints for sure, for sure. So shout out to James Gunn for doing that, though. Most definitely. So yeah, let's keep going real quick. We got the red beams out of eyes. This Krypto, the dog. This is his original owner. So Supergirl is the original owner. What? Lobo, let me go ahead and power right here. Boom, right here. Boom. It's so quick. Boom, we just gonna power right there. It's a quick snippet. It's so quick, we just gonna get them right there. All right. Shout out to Jason Momoa first and foremost. We did just get done reviewing the Street Fighter teaser trailer as well. We didn't see Jason Momoa in that trailer. If we did, we probably missed him, but we didn't really see him as Blanca, right? He 2 for 2. Wow. You ain't think about that, did you? Yeah. So he really
I
going
forgot
crazy
all
right
about him
now.
being in there.
Yeah. Lobos looks good. Looks like this will fit the whole vibe of the movie with it being real
Yeah.
spacey, outer space adventures, origin stories. Lobos would be perfect. She at the bar. And it's a perfect place for Lobos to be with a big intergalactic cigar and some
Yep.
intergalactic whiskey. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And him vibing, and it looked like he finna test some shit up. So hey,
Yeah, bounty hunter. It looks like he just pulled up somewhere where it was destroyed.
to the
Probably that
spot.
bar where she got to find that, and he probably heard a Kryptonian because that's his thing. He's supposed to be hunting Kryptonians,
Yeah.
and obviously we know it's only a few of those around here. It's Superman,
sir.
Supergirl.
Yo,
So, yeah.
Let's see what Lobo gonna do. So hopefully they put my boy in the bike. I need the motorcycle. We definitely need the motorcycle. That's gonna be kind of.
Oh, can you see it out there a little bit behind him? You see the little white light?
Hold on. That
white light right there?
on the right to him.
Yeah.
That might
That
be
could
it
be
right
him.
there. Yeah, that might be him right there. That might be that bike right there. So can I ask you, like, cause in my mind, I'm on the thin line between cheesy and non-cheesy when it comes to seeing a bike in space. Like, can that work though? I mean, it obviously works in the comics, but can that work in the critics' mind? You know, because we all gonna judge this, and we obviously gonna get a Rotten Tomatoes review about all of these things that we reviewing right now. So, you know what I'm saying? Is that kind of? But they need that though. They need that. It's Lobo's signature.
Yeah, I think they can pull it off.
Yeah.
If they can pull it off because they pulled off a lot of stuff in this Superman movie, and it was fine. I think they can pull it off. Yeah. And his bike is similar to the one that Dak had in Predator Badland.
Let me go ahead.
I don't know if you remember that at the very beginning of the movie.
Okay.
Dak had that same type of floating type motorcycle.
I'm with you on that. Okay. So let me see. Is there a picture here on the bike right here? Right. I don't think it's gonna pull up right. Let me see. So zoom in right now. Okay, that's a good one right there. Boom.
Yeah,
so this is
he's a very popular character. Yeah,
he got that dog with him, that pit bull. Damn. Okay, he fighting. Okay, this is the Green Lantern and what's the villain? Atrocity.
I think so.
Atrocity and okay, so it look like he kind of fine. Okay.
Oh, that is okay. I see it now. Okay,
so he is Lobos is an anti-hero.
Yep. He's similar to kind of like a Deadpool or Wolverine type guy. Somebody who don't really want to. He don't want to help, but sometimes he fight good. Oh no, he not in it for the good reasons. That's what it is.
Okay, so that gets me to ask a question. What's next for Aquaman? What's next for Aquaman?
Oh, that's over.
Are we? But are we going to get a comic book accurate Aquaman?
Oh, I could see them doing that.
I think this is the opportunity to do this. Have a comic book accurate Aquaman.
I could see them doing not nothing. I could see James Gunn doing this, right? I could see him like pulling Aquaman in, sort of how Black Panther was pulled in Civil War. Remember? Yeah, remember? I could see him pulling in Aquaman in some type of nature like that, because in probably like a Wonder Woman movie, because you got to also think he recasted Wonder Woman too.
That'll be nice.
So they're kind of
they had that love interest as well.
Yeah.
To fight.
Hey, sometimes
love each other.
Wonder Woman had a lot of love interest. Yeah. It just depends on what they decide to go with. Because I seen Wonder Woman with Superman, Batman, Aquaman. Like I done seen it with all the dudes in Fantastic Four and Justice League.
Now correct me if I'm wrong though, and not to mean to cut you out, but did Zack Snyder kind of have that sneak peek on the love interest between Aquaman and Wonder Woman in the Snyderverse?
I don't think he did because
Okay.
he was mainly focused on Mira.
Okay. I know he was flirting with her. He was flirting with her for a little
Yeah,
minute, but he do that with everybody though. But okay. All right. I
yeah.
just had to see. I just had to add that question though.
That I think that lasso of truth or something touched him. I believe it was like a small like funny scene.
But that last all truth, how you saying stuff.
I think it do. But yeah, they can play with that and that too. But yeah, Aquaman, that's a big character too.
Yeah.
I could see him making an inside joke with Lobo with Aquaman.
Hey, you look like
That
me. You used to look like somebody I know type. Something like that.
yeah, awesome. Like, yeah. You're
Something that
not
we
as
gonna
good looking
laugh
as I
at.
thought.
Yeah.
I can see him saying something snarky like that. You're not as good looking as I thought, or some shit.
Oh man. That gonna be interesting. Ain't no telling what James Gunn got cooked up, but let's go ahead and check out the rest of it and then we'll do our little, you know what I'm saying, commentating. Let's see what's up.
What's Superman like?
He sees the good in everyone,
Nice flying scene.
and I see the
So it looked like we're gonna get her suit at the end of the movie, obviously.
Yeah.
It's one of them ones where, oh, you're wondering how I got here. Well, let me tell you. I'm Superman cousin. And this is my origin story. And then we're gonna get into the beginning, the real beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, that I wouldn't mind that, just see her in some conflict. But that's like a Captain Marvel move too, though. They did the same thing in Captain Marvel movie.
I can see this being a segue into Superman. Superman 2. So I can see him being like, oh, my cousin's got to fight with this because we already know Lex gonna be a part of that.
Ooh, I gotta ask a question on the side. A versus question. Who do you think will win in a toe-to-toe battle between Supergirl versus Carol Danvers? Captain Marvel.
That's a good question. I think Carol Danvers.
Carol Danvers got it. Yeah, she got
it.
Yeah.
She a little bit more battle tested. I would say that. Supergirl, a Kryptonian and all, but Carol Danvers, she a little bit more battle tested. She got a little bit more clout on the name. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Supergirl kind of a drunk. So, in this universe. She kind of a drunk. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But we're gonna get the fans' insight too as well, man, to see what y'all think, man. Who do y'all think will win in a fight? Supergirl or Miss Marvel? Captain Marvel. So who do y'all think will win in the fight? Supergirl or Captain Marvel? Y'all let us know in the comments below. But yeah, man. Supergirl look interesting. I'm definitely copping this because I'm curious. I'm copping this out of curiosity to what James Gunn got cooked up and if he's going to give the new director to the DCU a chance. Is this man going to succeed? Because obviously we live in a time where we see what's going on, but with me personally, I can't really trust anybody that's really giving this type of job because they don't really do that well. But I don't know. You could change the game though, Craig. We're gonna see Craig. So get him, Craig. Yeah. Craig, we're rooting for you, Craig. Yeah. This your brick. Hit Debo with it. That's all I'm saying. So
yeah. I would consider this a cop. But I'll cop it just because I trust the direction of it. Mm-hmm. But it's like I said, it's got them similarities. I'm just saying, it got them similarities.
It does have them similarities. So what can them, in conclusion to what we're saying, where can these similarities lead to? Because everything has to lead to something, right? We all know this with the MCU history. 10 years build up of the MCU, we have Thanos. Okay, so with Zack Snyder, the Snyderverse, it only took somewhat amount of years to get the Darkseid, but we never got Darkseid. We never got Darkseid. We got a sneak peek in the Justice League Snyder cut, which was epic. Epic. But James Gunn really has to fill those shoes, though, fam, and give us a Dark Side movie. The closest thing that we have to Dark Side and seeing his ability on full-fledged is Justice League Apocalypse War. That's all we got. That's the best modern depiction of Dark Side that we have. And I'm not even a DC fan. You the DC fan, you know what I'm saying? But I love Apocalypse War so much that I'm like, man, when are we gonna see this in the real time? Like, when are we gonna see this in the cinematic?
Dark. We were robbed of Dark Side, but you know, you never know. Netflix got them now. I mean, but anything is possible.
Yeah, anything is possible. So y'all gotta go crazy.
We can see crossover universes now. We can see Zack Snyder universe crossover with DCU. I mean, Netflix big wig gonna be like, hey, we're gonna make everybody happy. We're gonna let you be the thing, but you figure out how to put them back in there. Figure it out.
Real talk.
So yeah, Well, I'm gonna leave it at that though. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that because
most definitely.
Ain't no telling what can happen.
Yeah, so that's definitely gonna be a cop in my eyes. No flop whatsoever. The Wonder Man. Y'all got to give us more information. Y'all got to make it a little more intriguing. Marvel,
right.
That's a thumbs down. That's what I'm seeing right now until we see powers, until we see action, until we see ability. Then we're going to really be the full judge then. But, Supergirl, though, is looking way better than some Wonder Man. So, yeah, man, we're going to give that a thumbs up, a definite cop. Street Fighter, we're giving that a cop. Wonder Man, we're going to give that a flop only because we are misinformed. We are very, very misinformed with the black content that y'all are giving us, Marvel. Do better, please. Y'all have been y'all really misinforming us on Ironheart as well, because it's like, honestly, in real talk though, and you can agree with me and you can disagree with me as well, bro. If y'all spending so much money on these TV shows, how is this going to transition into the movie? In other words, how is the ending of Ironheart with her making a deal with Mephisto going to play out in Doomsday? Is the show even that popular to even transpire into Doomsday?
All right, yeah.
You got to really ask yourself that, because this is $1 billion. Like when Doomsday, when it comes time for Doomsday, only the important people should get the screen time, because come on. They get the big bucks. They getting the big bucks in the real world to get the screen time. So it's like, but we will definitely save that for another day. You know what I'm saying? As time progresses, we'll get more info and we'll, you know what I'm saying, have more to talk about. But in other words, with the DCU and James Gunn, Supergirl definitely looks like a cop. Definitely looks good. And man, I'm with it, man. I'm with it for sure.
Yes, sir.
I'm with it for sure. So, yes, sir. In other words, in conclusion, that concludes episode 4 of Urban Nerds, man. Look, man, God bless everybody. God bless everybody that is tuned in as of right now, that's tuned in later. Thank you to everybody that's supporting us. And hey, man, more content on the way. We got y'all. So, yes, sir. Episode 4. It's a done data.
We out.
Yes, sir. We up out of here. We gone. Peace out, y'all.